how did you get interested in combustion to start with, and how did you get into the world of rockets?
I did my engineering basically from the University of Mysore. So after finishing engineering, I took up GATE and joined IISc. If I remember right, I had applied to IISc aerospace as the first choice and mechanical as a second choice, which a lot of people said why. But my passion was for aerospace, and so I joined aerospace in IISc, and then one of my teachers was Professor Mukunda in the first semester, so he made a lot of impression on me, which made me go to him for a project, which further resulted in my doing his PhD with Professor Paul and Professor Mukunda, which was there where I was exposed to the world of rockets and also Deepavali rockets in some sense. Incidentally, Deepavali rockets has a long journey. It started with the invention of gunpowder by the Chinese.
Yeah.
It used to be just for celebratory purposes or to make an arrow fly a little longer. They would tip the arrow with a firecracker and burn it. So the basic composition has been potassium nitrate, sulfur and charcoal, which when used together will give you the kind of gunpowder composition, and that is what has been used. And it had to be in India that the rest of the rocket development took place, primarily because a lot of people might not know that we are a very old
Rocketing nation.
rocketing nation, as well as we are a nation which had a lot of technology, which
Yes.
unfortunately we do not know of. If some of you have been to Qutub Minar, if you see, there is a Garuda Gamba of a temple that Alauddin Khilji destroyed to build the Qutub Minar. Now in that temple, Garuda Gamba of that temple is a very old Garuda Gamba, which is more than 1,000 years old and is standing there in rain and sunshine without getting rusted. Now, when we had that kind of metallurgical knowledge, because the Chinese couldn't put a rocket into work in any other way other than what they were already using. So what happens is, in a rocket, the pressure builds up. So unless you have a metal container to contain this pressure, it simply will not be able to take the higher pressures and it will burst open. So I'm sure in the earlier world, a lot of such experiments must have ended in a catastrophic failure. But somewhere in the kingdom of Mysore, this later on found use. And because of the metal exposure to metal that we had in India, we were able to engineer a rocket that could go to 3 kilometers. That was there in Tipu's army, or the or the kingdom of Mysore. Now, although Tipu Sultan, we all know, was a very bigoted person who had his own ideas about this thing, but this technology was there, and this was used against Cornwallis in the final battle, and he was very afraid of these rockets.
Wow.
Which further led them to take these rockets to England and do a systematic study.